Alright, so this transmission has a couple of wiring harnesses coming out of it. And I see people asking all the time for pinouts for stuff like this. Well, I'm going to show you how you can figure it out on your own for at least simple things like this. So I know this transmission is supposed to have a neutral safety switch, a reverse light indicator. When you put it in reverse, it turns the reverse lights on, and an indicator for four-wheel drive low range and four-wheel drive high range. So I've got my multimeter set to continuity mode, and what that does is it beeps whenever there's continuity between the leads. So we'll start with this little black terminal. I put the leads on both of the plugs in the terminal, and let's just do things and see what happens. So this one beeps anytime I'm in gear. So this, neutral safety switch. Let's get into this bigger harness, and I'm going to take the two on the left side here. I've got my leads on both of those, so let's see what they do. Maybe reverse? Not reverse. Oh, reverse. So the two on the left are the reverse lights. Let's take the two in the middle. So I know there are two four-wheel drive functions in here. Let's try one of those. So that one's connected whenever I'm in four-wheel drive. So that's the four-wheel drive indicator. Let's try the other one. This is the two on the right. So that's the four-wheel drive high indicator. It's continuous whenever I'm in four-wheel drive high. And now you can just take some wires and cross through these leads as you need to. Okay, so I took some of the wires off of the harness coming out of the transmission and wired them up to these two indicator lights on my switch panel here. So, four-wheel drive high, one light. Four-wheel drive low, two lights.
There! Fixed. Oh, were you filming that?
Yes. These two holes are where the OEM bumper bolted in. And then we've just built a 1/4-inch plate there, and we have a piece of angle iron here, and then we've got this 1/4-inch wall steel tube. And it's all welded together with bolts to reinforce it. Alright, well that's the front bumper in place. That 3x5-inch tube is basically going to be the core of the bumper. We'll come back at a later date and sort of straighten it out and contour it a little and make it look a little cleaner. But this will get us on the road for now. And if you look underneath, you'll see these two hooks there and there. And those are basically going to be the brackets to hold the bottom of the radiator in place. So they'll hold it slightly further away from the engine than the OEM location. And that's good, that'll give me more clearance from the engine. Alright, well here's the radiator all mounted up. See, I've got plenty of space in there. Probably like 4 inches between the harmonic balancer and the radiator. Previously it was like 1 inch, so this is a great improvement. It's still not quite enough, I don't think, to move to a puller type fan instead of pusher, which I'd like to do. But that's okay. Pusher fan works. You look underneath, you can see the pins on the bottom of the radiator slot right into those mounts that we dropped off the bottom of the bumper, so that'll hold the bottom of the radiator in just fine. And as a temporary solution on the top, I've just used these little aluminum tabs until I can afford to make something up better. So it's mounted in there pretty solidly now. Can't even move it. Here we go, moment of truth.